Alright, so I decided why not do a review on WandaVision. Yeah, apparently it's a big sensation already, so I've been meaning to watch this a while back when it first came out. I decided to wait till like a few episodes came out, then I wouldn't have to wait on said number of episodes. But I don't know if I'll do more reviews of this because I think I might just do maybe what 2 episodes. So I'll do this one and then I'll do second episode. But yeah, other than that, I gotta say I thought it was a interesting take on Marvel, what they were doing. I know apparently this will lead into Doctor Strange. Uh, I forget what it's called, but Dimension something, I believe. Dark, Doctor Strange 2, anyway. Apparently, the final episode of WandaVision will go into Doctor Strange 2. Um, which I'm not a fan of Doctor Strange. Granted, I didn't see the movie, but he's kind of pointless in these Marvel movies, especially in Infinity War, where he didn't really do a whole lot. Um, but I don't know, maybe Black Widow. Apparently, like I don't know when that's coming out. That was supposed to come out this year sometime. Um, but yeah, anyway, this I guess it's supposed to be post Endgame, so way after I guess, and the way everything looks like I've been watching videos like theories and somewhat spoiler videos. But I haven't got to those episodes. There are some Easter eggs, which was kind of cool. It's funny. There's some jokes that were kind of. This first episode, it really is a sitcom. Take old school, Leave It to Beaver, uh, those old black and white comedies of back in the day. Um, I mean, Elizabeth Olsen, she does amazing as Wanda. What's his name? Paul Bettany, I believe, who plays Vision. He did the same. He did make me chuckle at times. I wasn't really as involved in this episode. I mean, I don't know. Like it's shot the way it is. Like it's a live. It's supposed to be a sitcom, and like so they moved to this town, and they're new in town, and Vision already has a job, I guess, there. And, we meet this other character. I can't remember her name, but she'll become like a friend of Wanda and Vision. Um, but yeah, pretty much this episode was just them trying to impress his boss and his boss's wife. And it was sort of funny where Paul Bettany or Vision at one point he has to sing along to like I forget what the song was, but he was singing and something with pig at the end, and he looked at his boss and then he hesitated to sing that part. Oh, and also Kitty, if anybody's a fan of that '70s show, she's in this in the first episode. I don't know if I think she shows up in the other episodes. I'm hoping because I liked her. I thought she was funny. There's a one scene at the end, almost like where they're at the dinner table, and it turns from sitcom. Like it's still in black and white, but there's no laughter. There's no laugh track. It's just this dramatic, uh, you know, atmosphere at one point where the boss is choking, and I'm like sitting here. Okay, you're watching him choke, and he falls on the ground, and he's literally suffocating, choking, and Vision and Wanda are just sitting there, kind of staring, and then she's like, Vision, help him, and then he does. But then I'm like, he used his powers to get the apple piece or whatever it was in his throat out of it. and then they don't say anything about that, so I didn't understand that. And then his boss and his wife decide to leave, and then it ends with Wanda and Vision sitting on the couch, and you know, um, and then it pans out to credits, and then we see a screen, and apparently, I'm guessing this is a simulation of some sort. Like, this has to be all in her head, because I know her brother, Pascal, or Quicksilver, aka, he shows up in what, the 7th episode or 6th episode. So I'll understand. I'm interested in how that goes. I know the actor that played, uh, apparently, I guess the actor from Age of Ultron, I guess they didn't want to bring him back, but they brought the guy from Days of Future Past, which I don't care for that version at all. I think he's overrated. Not the actor, but the that that version of Quicksilver I didn't care for. Like, his scene, it was okay, but could have done. I should, if anything, should have kept continuity and put the other. Should maybe they couldn't get the original guy from Ultron, but so I guess that would be a negative on that. Like, how come they couldn't get? Maybe they explain or something. I don't know. But yeah, overall, I didn't mind this first episode. Um, there is a mention of Stark Industries at one point, but yeah, it's set in the '60s. Um, but yeah, or no, it's in the '50s, I guess. But then I don't know, it's set in the '50s and then '60s. Oh, I get it. I remember now. They start to change eras throughout the episodes. Yeah, I'm looking on Wikipedia right now, so I'm like, why does it say '50s and then '60s? But yeah, they're switching back and forth, or they're going decade to decade. So, but yeah, that's my thoughts on WandaVision episode 1. It was okay.